bless all things and claim that all is well. I bless all things and claim that all is well. Even when I don't know how that's true, I bless all things. I bless all things and claim that all is well. I bless all things and claim that all is well. Even when I don't know how that's true, I bless all things. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is. I bless all things and claim that all is well. I bless all things and claim that all is well. Even when I don't know how that's true, I bless all things. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is. Everything becomes blessed by blessing what is.
What beautiful words. What a gorgeous way to start the morning. So welcome, welcome everyone. Here we are in the Zoom world once again, or Zoom only world once again. We bless you. We are grateful for your presence here. Our service today includes Kathy Milano and Nathen Aswell as our guests to lift us and raise us, as we already know, into our one point of light. Thank you for joining us today, all of you. We are so blessed with your presence. Thank you. Reverend Christina.
Welcome, everyone. I'm going to start the opening prayer, our welcome, and this is a call and response. So I'll read the line and ask you all to repeat it after me. I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace.
You can unmute on Zoom also.
I open
my heart to the universe, accepting love and peace.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and joy.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health.
I
Open my heart to the universe, accepting love and complete health.
I open my heart to the universe, accepting love and abundance.
I open my heart
to the universe,
accepting
accepting
love
love
and
and
abundance.
abundance.
And so it is.
And
And
so
so it is.
The universe. So it is.
And so we turn within and we take this moment together to bless this holy space, this holy life, this holy love, this what we mean by holy. It's this vibration of the Most High within us, gracing all with all, knowing ourselves in and through all things. Blessing this service this morning, knowing that we are invited into the highest realization and awareness of ourselves, through our union into communion with all that is. And so we know the music Nathen brings forward, the words that come through all that's shared, the service with Reverend Christina, Wayne, the reading, with all of your listening ears and all of your sharing from your hearts and all of our affirmations, that this service today is the divine outpouring of love in the field of grace, surrounding us in and through all of us at one time. In the fullness of this knowing, we are so very grateful. And in this gratitude, knowing that all of this is already done, we bless this service and we let it be. And so it is.
My second offering this morning is another chant of mine. This one is called Fullest Expression. May I be loved, may I be held and celebrated, may my gifts be seen as sacred, may I live my fullest expression, may I live my fullest expression. May you be loved, may you be held and celebrated, may your gifts be seen as sacred, may you live your fullest expression, may you live your fullest expression. May we be loved, may we be held and celebrated, may our gifts be seen as sacred, may we live our fullest expression, may we live our fullest expression. 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 May we live our fullest expression.
Thank you, Nathan, for that beautiful music.
Reading today is
From the Radiant Sutras, Sutra number 16 by Lauren Roche. The roar of joy that set the worlds in motion is reverberating in your body and in the space between all bodies. Beloved, listen. Find that exuberant vibration rising new in every moment, humming in your secret places, resounding through the channels of the light. Know you are flooded by it always. Float with the sound, melt with it into divine silence. The sacred power of space will carry you into the dancing, radiant emptiness that is the source of all. The ocean of sound is inviting you into its spacious embrace, calling you home. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. Beautiful reading. We're now going to affirm the message in that Radiant Sutra for ourselves and for everyone. This is a call and response, so I'll ask you all to please unmute yourselves for this affirmation. As I say, I am the greatness of fullness in love.
I am the greatness of fullness in love.
I am the wholeness of strength in love.
I am the wholeness of strength of love.
I am the perfection of peace in love.
I am
the perfection of peace in love.
I am the bliss of joy in love.
I
am the bliss
of joy in love.
I am, I am, I am.
I am.
And so it is.
So it is.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kristen.
You can mute yourselves again, please. Mute yourself.
Emptying out and breathing you in. Emptying out. Emptying out and breathing you in. Emptying out. Listening, opening, listening, offering. Emptying out and opening, listening, offering, emptying out and breathing you in, emptying out.
Thank you, Nathen, for this beautiful entry into our meditation today. And I also want to welcome Kathy Milano, who so artfully blesses us with her meditations.
Mhm.
Welcome, welcome, Kathy.
Thank you. I almost didn't come back from that beautiful chant, Nathen. Thank you. All of your chants. I think they'll be guiding us today. And it feels very much like we all could use some wrapping and some love. So I think we'll call on the angels today and see what they want to say to us. So I'll invite you to just organize yourself a little bit more by placing your hands on your heart. And just begin that lovely process of heart breathing. Every breath emptying out, and every breath welcoming in this radiant joy, this great love. Just notice what happens. And then you flip your hands, and we're doing the same thing. Breathing in this tremendous light. And letting go everything that is not required. You don't have to figure that out, but you can participate if there's something you would like to exhale out to this radiant light, for it will take it. But as we prepare to engage this light in the form of the angelic, I would ask you, why not breathe in this light a little more deeply? Radiate, illuminate your own being, and then exhale nice and long, maybe with a sigh. Letting it go. Emptying out. And then flipping our hands one more time. And again, breathing in this radiant light. There is no end to the goodness that comes in through the breath and the energy that travels with it. And this time, as you exhale, drop your roots deep into Pachamama, deep into the mother, this great mother, our first mother, Gaia, Terra, Mother Earth. As you breathe in this light, and know that we'll be traveling upon the movement of refined light, drop in these roots as if you were a great redwood. Many roots, thick, and spread them wide and deep. And while we are here together in person, across the internet, remember that we serve across the world wide web, the etheric web, the past, the future, all dimensions, realms, and kingdoms. So let's hook into one another. Send some of your roots to root around this other. All of this beautiful community that's here right now, in this moment on Zoom, in this moment listening alone. Root into one another so that we create a sturdy network, grounded into the earth, that we may pull the refined light for our own benefit. and for the benefit of this group and this community, and for the benefit of all groups and all communities, for the benefit of this beautiful garden in which we're planted across time, across realms, and across all the places within each individual, each creature, each space of the sacred land that is in conflict for any reason. And today our light will just move through this web of life, radiant, joyful, illuminating all the spaces where conflict resides. Trust that this work will be done, and you can let your hands go and let your body be relaxed and drop in again with that breath, perhaps with the exhale down to your belly. Just bringing the energy away from your mental headspace into that beautiful feminine space of the womb, of the fertile garden, regardless of how you identify. And then with the next exhale, deeper into the womb of the mother, the fertile garden, where the seeds of our work together, the seeds of our receptivity will be nourished and held, watered, and loved by this great mother. And we welcome all of the angelic presences, those that we know by name, by image, by color, by myth, by dogma, by our own personal experience. We welcome the sacred known as the hierarchical structure of angelic light, sound, vibration, in any form and irregardless of form. We are so grateful that through these filters of light, that the great source of all, love itself, is able to move freely, so that this angelic presence works to amplify and clarify and modify the high vibrational light, so that we as individuals may benefit, and so that this world and this planet of material density may benefit, and that all creatures in love and all creatures in conflict may receive the exact dosing of light, the perfect alchemical combination of that which will soothe them, soothe the pain in their bodies and the hunger, soothe the fear and the anger and the hatred, the envy, the isolation and the loneliness. And it will boost the capacity for love and generosity, to claim the ability to be that compassionate force. It will inflame creative solutions that bring ideas, practical ideas, to individuals and groups that can source new ways of solving insurmountable problems to the mind and the structures that hold these problems in place. This angelic presence now encircles this group, so we may imagine, sense, or experience that we are gathered at the community center in Morristown, that beautiful structure where so much love has happened in this community, in the weddings that are performed there, in the history, in the gatherings, in the celebrations, and in the sacredness of the land of the Lenape. And feel that love as it rises into your space where you are right now. Simply coming into circle, simply inhabiting this space of love and recognizing the spirit of the place, the power of the land. This invites an enormous blessing. Individually, it can rise up through your feet, through your seat, through your body, and it continues to the heavens. As a group in a circle, imagine that you are seated and holding hands, creating a circuit, creating a column of light. It seems that the blessing first comes from the power of the mother, this great mother, and just let it rise up through not only your being, but also through this circle. You could imagine, sense, or experience this is the power of a great column of white light. And in the center of this column, invisible to eyes, but well barricaded, there is a very dense core. This is what the earth is releasing. And it's going up into the celestial light. Received by angels. This is the density of all of those qualities that we may call shadow. But this group, it seems, has gathered this day to do some powerful light work. First, with and for the earth. And just stay sturdy in your roots, connected to one another. And what you're witnessing is a brilliant column of white light, the outpouring and uplifting of the love of the Great Mother. And invisible to the eye is her release. It does not need to come in the form of a storm or an earthquake or some cataclysmic event. This is simply a very powerful process of letting go, emptying, as it will, that which has been stored in this area, and what we know as Morristown, but it is collecting from the areas around all the way on this East Coast out into the oceans, deep into the earth. We are covering so many cities right now. Baltimore with their high crime rate, Washington, D.C., need we say more? In Philadelphia, all of the pain, the corruption, the poverty, the crime, all the way to New York and all of the history of terror, of greed. This is radiating out into the oceans, deep into the earth, gathering and gathering from lands on this East Coast where there have been historic battles, releasing from the land much pain and density, both of the personal and communal, the harm that was done to the First Nations. There has been so much stored in this land. And now that dense core is becoming lighter and lighter. It is not visible. It cannot be seen, touched, or felt, for it is just the power of love. And what is also being sent is the greatest love up to the heavens. And the angels not only work to bring that energy perfectly dosed in light down from the heavens to you, but the earth herself, this archetypal great mother, blesses the children known as the celestial realms, the stars and the planets, the movements of energy, but moving through everything that you may simply call a doorway or a portal. And the spirit of this place thanks you. And to recognize for a moment that you drop hands but remain in the circle and you remain in your body. Take a look at your body with your inner sight and your inner senses. Notice that there is clarity in your own physical body. For this work was not only for the land and the space, for the communities and the people and the cities and the towns and the trees and the beautiful fish within the sea and everyone that traverses across these whole lands that were crisscrossed, webbed into a crystal clear energy, but also for your own body and for the structure in which you are seated, regardless of where you are in the world. It's for a blessing of your own sacredness. One thing to recognize when one opens to the gifts that you are here to offer, as this group is so completely aligned with the design of the divine to open, to create a fertile landing space, a fertile garden for the seeds of the divine. The divine takes that intention and it broadens it. The angels gather from every corner of the universe without corner to gather and notice that a group, small yet pure in intent, have come together and said, yes, we will receive the angels and a blessing. Thank you very much. What this one speaking perceived was a need to be wrapped and clarified, but the angels always offer more. This group already realigned, connected, purposed, knows the power of working in alignment with light, illumination, and their own sacredness, gathers and says, yes, please. Yes, please to receive the light. Yes, please to offer our gifts. Yes, please to participate in whatever it is that this divine illumination would like to do today. This level of trust and openness, this receptivity to the light, yeah, this is being honored. If you could imagine, sense, or experience that this circle in which you are seated is being surrounded by angels, spiraling out beyond the building, beyond the town, beyond your home, beyond your neighborhood, spiraling. And if you could imagine, sense, or experience in this absolute honoring of you who have gathered to say, yes, please, that the spiral is also moving up on an angle, up into the air above you, around the building in which you are now seated, around this community house, spiraling upward and also spiraling downward into the earth, deep, deep into the earth. And it continues. And it continues. And now your sight expands that it is so far and vast. It does not take long for the angels to spiral around a blue-green planet or out into the beautiful galaxy, the universe, the multiverse, all the cosmic forces. It does not take long for this angelic presence to spiral around every ladybug, every tall skyscraper, every rooted redwood, and every being with a heart that seems corrupted, conflicted, and every heart that is open, joyful, innocent, or at least hopeful. Such is the power of this group. The illumination is bright, and now it is a bright yellowish gold. This is the sacredness of which you speak. This is the love of which you speak, the illumination. And now this is here for the earth, for the world, for the cosmic forces, for the past and the future, all realms, kingdoms, and creatures. But let us come back to you. Come back to your own body where you are seated right now. You in an organized system of light. You who have participated in a great service to the earth and to all beings upon this earth. You have called this today. You have participated in creating it. So that's beautiful. Now it's time to take a rest. Let the light do its work. Let the love go where it will. This really needs no attention from you. So bring your attention back to your own body and take that in-breath of that beautiful yellowish golden light. And as you exhale it, send it through your body. And perhaps you could inhale, open every pore, breathe it in, the top of your head, behind your ears, behind your knees, between your toes, every open space on your body, and let it go everywhere. Let it cleanse the organs and the bones, the pathways of light, the cells. Let health come into your body. Let health, vitality, longevity. Think of these small ones. You may call them toddlers or children. Think of how they run and skip and jump and hop and laugh and tantrum and cry. That level of energy. Bring that vitality, yellowish gold light through every pore, and then let it travel. If there is an area of your physicality that is problematic in your mind, in your body, well then definitely invite the light to those regions, and yet invite the light to the origin of that problem. Invite the light to the origin of that origin. Invite this light to move back and forward through your ancestral lines. Let this light bless and bless and bless your great, 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 great grandmothers, grandfathers. Let it bless your aunts and your uncles. Let it bless your great, great, great grandchildren and their aunts, uncles. Let it bless every direction. Would you breathe this in more deeply if you knew that you were blowing past 7 generations, 49 generations, 144 generations? Would you breathe in this light more deeply? Let it go where it will now. Let it go where it will. And for a moment, breathe into your heart and recognize that you are a being of light that has chosen to come here. Again and again and again, you've chosen to come here. Breathe it through the karmic imprints that are ready to be released. Some will remain, that is your soul's work. But breathe this light through the karmic imprints that are ready to release. You know not what these are. The angelic presence is working perfectly here with your own wisdom. And your soul is saying, yes, please. Yes, please. It's gotten a little dense. You've forgotten your way. Yes, please. Breathe through these karmic imprints that are ready to release. And as it's released into the light, it's released so easily, transformed. It's an alchemical process. You use your breath and intent, the light and these angelic modifiers, amplifiers, and those who love you and wrap you and recognize the sacredness of your entire being. And they are working with the light to say, yes, please, let us release this. And why not recognize that every karmic imprint that is being released is connected to others in that karmic story. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please, they say. There is a great untangling of the light that is occurring now. But the angels say perhaps we could take this a little further, because every karmic exchange, every person who lived in the future, in the parallel, in the past, that is within this untangling, well, they had a mama and a papa. They had a granny. They had a grandpapa. They had a great and a great great and a great great and a great great. And some had children and grandchildren and great grandchildren. Why not? Let's be generous with this light. Breathe it in deeply and let it go through the karmic ancestry that still resides somewhere resounding within your beautiful light temple. Let's let that clarify its music, shall we? And that is done. Time is of no issue here. In fact, the angels are aware of time perhaps more than this one ever has been. So let us wrap it up now. Let us share our gratitude from the angelic light and all that comes with that. For you are wise enough to know that what is called angels does not limit itself to what might be an angelic vibration. So let us thank the lineages and the masters and the illuminated ones and the celestial bodies. Let us thank the earth herself, the great mother, and all creatures and all kingdoms that have worked. We thank the crystals and we thank the stones, we thank the animals and the creepy crawlers, we thank the waters and the fire and the ether and the air. We thank all of the presences of the plants, all of the presences of those that are meditating around this world that have tuned in saying, hey, something is happening here. We thank the ancestors that have walked on this land that have been really focused their energy from the etheric working with us. We thank the community center. We thank the CCL community. We thank all who are present today. We thank you. We thank you. And then the light thanks itself. And this spiral of angels going in all directions, you can imagine hugs and handshakes, backslaps, high fives. A few hip bumps are happening. Very good job. And then they're gone. The angels know how to experience the radiant joy of flowing love. And they celebrate that. And they celebrate you. We thank this community center for providing another sacred container. We release the circle. We bring you fully back into your body, planted deep. Send your exhale now down through those roots. Bring everything that's been clarified. Announce yourself to the earth. I am new. And then breathe up the thank you from the Great Mother, all the way up through your crown. Let it go to the heavens, for she says, I am new. No matter where you are in the world, she says to you, I am new. And you say to her, I am new. And we say to you, we are complete. And we let this be.
Thank you, Kathy, for that beautiful journey. We say together, I am new. And we take this into our prayer, that which has already been provided with such grace and such flow. We remind ourselves of this one power that is in all and many, many forms. And we allow ourselves into this space right here and now as one with all. No pockets of resistance. All is as we are and all as we are is. The I am, the I am, the I am in this moment, in this community, at this time, gathering as the Center for Conscious Living with all of its ancestry and all of its future. We allow this moment of deep breath, knowing that we are one with each other, with this great host, with all things, with Source itself, in the infinite creative mind, heart, body, and soul. And today we simply lift up this community, we bless this community and each and every person who has sent us their prayers or not sent us their prayers. Know that we are holding these in divine embrace. That your health, your matters of life, your worries, your doubts are all lifted in this moment up beyond any realm where there is any hurt or harm or endangerment, to the place where it is all holy. We let our minds open, our hearts expand, our love become present in the healing waters of kindness and care that this community offers itself, each other, and then from our overflow into the world. We thank you for your presence here. We thank you. We thank you. We are blessed. We are grateful. We thank you, Kathy, for your beautiful meditation. We thank each and every one. We're here today holding the column of light that you are as new. And so it is.
May we remember that we belong to each other. May we remember that we belong to each other. Heart to heart, soul to soul, all is well. We are whole and at peace. We are at peace. May we remember that we belong to each other. May we remember that we belong to each other. Heart to heart, soul to soul, all is well. We are whole and at peace. We are at peace. May we remember that we belong to each other. May we remember that we belong to each other. May we remember, may we remember
May we remember. Thank you. Thank you, Nathan. Wow. Beautiful tone of this service today. Thank you, everyone who calling that in and yes, allowing ourselves to be filled in such a beautiful way. It's that time in our service for our offering. We give the gifts of our overflow that we certainly must be able to feel today. The flow of all the great blessings that come through us as we remember who we are. The fullness of our abundance, the fullness of grace, the fullness of kindness, the fullness of sharing, the fullness of love. So we belong to each other. And may we allow that overflow to give to our communities, to support all of the great work and the great love that is being done here as we support the planet, this life, in remembering all of who it is. Thank you for your gifts, for your offerings, and for your tithes. We love you. And now, Reverend Christina, would you join me? And we will do this blessing together, the blessing of our offering. So you can unmute Zoom if you would like to, all our friends, and we can do this together. Christina, would you like to get us started?
Maybe you should start.
Okay, I'll start. Thank you, God, for this abundance that is mine
to share.
I bless this gift and I give it to thee
In
gratitude and joy, knowing that as I give,
I do
I do receive. And so we will mute again before we sing together.
I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed, I am so grateful, I am so blessed.
So Christina is going to do a blessing of our friends.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank all of you for your your service here, your abundance that you're sharing with all of us at CCL, whether it's through service, through love, through financial contributions. And one of the things we share together is blessings with each other. And this part of the service, we like to welcome new visitors to CCL and also acknowledge anyone in our community who's enjoying a special day or special day this week. Could be a birthday or an anniversary. So I'll just ask all of you to acknowledge each other and repeat after me. If you'll please unmute yourself. And as I say, welcome to the Center for Conscious Living.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the
Center
Center for
Conscious
Conscious Living.
We are a heart-centered spiritual community.
We are
We are a
a
heart-centered
spiritual
spiritual community.
community.
We open ourselves to you in love.
We
We
open
open ourselves to you in love.
We recognize the perfection of God within you.
We recognize
We
the
recognize the
perfection
perfection of God
within
within you.
you.
We celebrate the joyous being that you are.
We celebrate the joyous being
Joyous
that you
being
are.
that you are.
You are a radiant point of light.
You are a radiant point of light.
Point of light.
We are blessed by your presence.
We are blessed.
We are blessed by
with
your
your
presence.
Welcome home.
Welcome.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Now it's time for our announcements. We just have a few things to go over. We want to make sure that you know, we first just want to take a second to thank both Kathy and Nathan for being here with us today in this beautiful service, and for all who were with us in service today. So we have Melissa on PS, we have Wayne on tech, we have Reverend Christina and I guiding the service, and just blessing every one of you who are here, knowing that this service is for and with all of us in whatever form we are here delivering it. So thank you so much. We also want to include, to remind you that you can still do the 21 days of kindness. It's an ongoing thing. So in your chat here today, you'll find a link for that. And also you'll find a link for your newsletter if you can't find some of the things we're talking about today. Live prayer Tuesday through Friday at noon, like with your best buddies from this congregation, your blissful friends, and in our moments of remembering. Please come, please join us, and bless yourself and us with your presence. And one thing we really want to make sure we call the community attention to this morning is on this Saturday, workshop with Dr. Ani, 7-step integrative model. She is teaching of healing from trauma because of her experiences in Syria and in war zones of the Middle East. She's recently back from there where there was some ongoing humanitarian activities that she was engaged in. So she'll probably have a lot. And she came here and spoke to us, and many of you really wanted to have more time with her. So we want to remind you that this is her. She is back, and we are grateful. We are grateful to have her. Natalia from our congregation introduced us and has been on the mission also, and hopefully we'll see her too during that workshop. So there should be a link to register in the chat. There will also be one in your newsletter. We will be meeting this Saturday from 1:30, I think it's to 4:30. And we look forward to seeing as many of you who can make it, because it will truly open your eyes to not only some of what's happening in the world, but also what to do with our trauma spaces and our places where we have bumped up against life and it's been hard. On the 12th, we have a service which we want to let you know. Marcy Francis, Jan Jeffries, Will Cates will be joining us for music, and we'll be doing some drumming, and they're going to bring the shakera, the bass, the djembe, keyboards, all sorts of stuff. Shake-a-ray, sorry. All sorts of things to really inspire us. We're going to do things a little different. We're going to let you be a little surprised. It's actually pretty exciting. We're thinking of having great fun with it. And after the service, Wayne and I will be hosting a community potluck in our home at 12:30 to 1:30, and then we're going to introduce Council Circle from 1:30 to 2:30. So it's kind of a full day, fast moving, lots going on over this weekend. And on Sunday, I think you'll enjoy all of it. We really want you to take advantage of us, so to speak, and come play. And we will love sharing all of that with you. And then we'll be going on to the month, the 19th and the 26th. We'll have Reverend Paul and Reverend Christina, and then we'll have Giving Tuesday. We also, one last thing, we're still looking for a congregant who would like to be on the Steward Nominating Committee, work with us, myself and June Hamnet, to find those who are interested in serving on the Stewardship Council. And in that note, if you're interested in serving in the Stewardship Council, please come forward, send a note to our beautiful Marlene Fulper in the office, and let us know you are interested in serving in that way. Thank you so much. That's what we have for announcements today. I do hope you'll join us for some of these beautiful ways that we share together and how this community become a bigger and bigger parts of our lives as we allow the oneness of all is to simply carry us in each moment of every day. Looks like, Regina, you had something you wanted to say. You're ready.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to, I know Reverend Catherine's been talking about Giving Tuesday, and I just wanted to just make this announcement. So Giving Tuesday for the Center for Conscious Living in the last 2 years has been a really, really important fundraiser and very successful for us. So an important part of that, not just your tithing in that particular fundraiser, is that the Stewardship Council has put up a matching amount. So again, this year, the Stewardship Council, in its generosity and its love for the Center for Conscious Living, is putting up funds to the value of $12,000 that will match your gifts at this time. The expectation is that what we're asking is that you dig a little deeper in your pockets and contribute in this fundraiser. Again, the Stewardship Council is lovingly matching up to $12,000. A deep, deep, deep amount of gratitude and much love. Thank you so much.
Well,
Thank you, Regina. Yes, that's the 28th, Giving Tuesday, and you'll hear more and more about that in the weeks coming. Please attend to your newsletter. Is there anyone else who needs to speak right now? Okay, I do not see it right this minute, so we're okay. All right, so Nathen will bring us into our final song, and we'll do our benediction and affirmation. So thank you so much, everyone.
We all know this one, so I'm hoping that you sing loud and strong. Well, loud and strong? Yeah. Loud, joyously. How about loud and joyously? There we go. Many pray along the way. They don't stop to wonder what the world is coming to. They left something higher, reveal the way to a greater love. Oh yeah, so the truth is telling me, sing of liberation for the ones who are not free. Love can take us higher, reveal the way to a greater love. Oh yeah. yeah, so we let it wash over us. We let it make us kinder. We let it make us better. We let it be. We let it early in the morning. We let it hold us together. We let it now and forever. We let it be. We let it. Still some cry along the way, walking through the sadness for a world that needs to know love can take us higher, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yeah, so the truth keeps telling me love's the only answer, and to all humanity we can stay inspired, reveal the way to greater love. Oh yes, we let the love wash over us. We let it be. Peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. Love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let it be. We let it be.
Thank you. Thank you for this blessing today. This blessing, Nathan, of your presence and your music. We gather this service, we gather ourselves, we remember that we are the web and we are so deeply connected. We gather everything from this service and we bring it in and we breathe it out, knowing ourselves as this divine oneness, this impactful presence of the holiness and love that we are. We simply let it be. Thank you.
And now it's time for our joyful affirmation, our concluding affirmation. I'll ask you to just metaphorically hold hands with each other. We're in a circle of love together. That profound, heartfelt connection that Kathy brought us through in meditation. Let's bring ourselves back there. And this is a call and repeat. So please repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something
Wonderful is happening to me right now.
It is this thing called life.
It is this thing called life.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in my feelings.
Life is in all of my activities.
Life is in all my activities.
I receive it.
I receive it.
I share it.
I share it.
I am it.
I am it.
And I accept it.
And I accept it.
Just the way that it is.
Just the way that it is.
Thank you, life.
Thank you, life.
And accepting all of these gifts.
Accepting all of these gifts.
We say yes.
We say yes.
Thank you.
And thank you, Reverend Christina, for that.
Hi, what's up?
And
Good.
everybody can unmute if they would like and say hello to their friend.
No.
But if you're on a call, you probably don't want to do that. Here we go.
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
All of
Thank you. Have a blessed week.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Hi, Peggy.
Lots of love.
Lots of love to everyone. Thank you for being here today.
God bless.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful service, everyone.
Have a great week, everybody.
Nathan,
Well,
blessing you in Canada.
Bye-bye.
Warm vibes. Thank
Received
you.
and sent in return.
Mm.
Thank you, Nathan.
My
Just
great
lovely.
pleasure. My
Could
great
listen
pleasure,
to you
Bonnie.
all day.
Yeah. Yeah, we could.
Always a real joy and a treat to be with you all. Thank you.
thank you.
And you as well. Thank you.
Bye.
What a beautiful community we are. Thank you, everyone, for being it and all of this. And since we're leaving, we're going to say, mwah. To you all. I see your beautiful shining faces. Ali, Maha, Gwyn, Lynn, and Mark, Marty, Melissa, Nathan.
What is that friend that Maha has there?
Maja.
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 What